Rex, we are the Rex. Celebrate another one of birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Take it and scream the Sean is right. And Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Rex, we are the Rex. Celebrate another one of birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Take it and scream the Sean is right. And Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Rex, we are the Rex. Celebrate another one of birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Take it and scream the Sean is right. And Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Rex, we are the Rex. 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 Celebrate another one of birthday bash. Rex, we are the Rex. Celebrate another one of birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Take it and scream the Sean is right. And Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Michael, Rex, we are the Rex. Celebrate another one of birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Take it and scream the Sean is right. And Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Rex, we are the Rex. Celebrate another one of birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Take it and scream the Sean is right. And Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Rex, we are the Rex. Celebrate another one of birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Take it and scream the Sean is right. And Michael, it's your birthday today. Take it and scream the Sean is right. And Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Rex, we are the Rex. Celebrate another one of birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Take it and scream the Sean is right. And Michael, take a good boy this year. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Open up your hips while we all cheer. Open up your hips while we all cheer.
All right, we are live. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good evening, and once again, we have another week of, Fauna Weekly. Thank you for being with me here, Jive. Two of us here will be commentating this week's Fauna Weekly, and you're dead.
Yeah, this will be the 12th weekly.
Yeah, the 12th weekly since the Banana Arcade tournament has been replaced by the Fauna Weekly, so that's why it's a 12th weekly now. All right, but yes, we just finished the final showdown, one of our major events, but that's not gonna stop us from running a bit more of some little tournaments there and then. But with regard to major events, if you're on standby or looking forward to seeing more of the Fauna's activities, we won't be running anything so major, at least until the next month or maybe two. So with regard to that, just await for announcements for future events. But nonetheless, we'll be having our weekly tournaments, they will still proceed as usual. So speaking of the weekly tournaments, actually, let's take a look at our bracket for tonight. We have 7 participants. Thank you very much for participating. And for tonight, we are going to start with Uma versus Electra. Yes, just a small bracket for tonight. Though if you want to just check what's happening in the bracket, just make sure you can type !bracket in the Twitch chat, or if you're watching on YouTube, still the same. I think it should work as well. And, you know, you could just check it there in the link. But anyway, we'll be looking at our players for tonight. Uma versus Electra. I think both of them are already in the lobby, and they're... Uma's definitely ready.
Uma's ready to go already.
Yep. Okay, so... we may get started with here, and I think we can check up what's happening with them. Okay, yes. Okay, thank you for messaging them, Jive.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh shoot, I still have my TFH muted. Okay, there you go. I really haven't seen much of Electra playing, but they have been participating in our tournaments, or at least the weekly tournaments, kind of consistently ever since they joined the Fauna. So, want to see if they're making progress or anything of the sort. Do you have any idea how Electra X plays, Jive?
No clue. I just know he plays Velvet.
Right. And I think we'll see what kind of a Velvet player Electra X is. Well, of course, mostly when it comes to Velvet, you know, it's just... the standard would be just zoning, but a lot of people have been surprising us with aggressive Velvets. And here we are, as you mentioned, we'll be seeing Electra X with a Velvet.
Oh, the default palette. Okay.
Default palette is so powerful. Okay.
Oh, Uma opting to play Oleander in this matchup. Interesting.
And I do really think Uma's Oleander is his stronger character between him using Tianho and his Oleander, but, you know.
I agree. So Alexa is in the corner. Ooh, good answer. That is the right thing to do, guys. Jump into the trap. Don't let it come too close to you. That's where the mix-up opportunities start to occur. Ooh.
Oh dear. However, it looks like this round is going to end. Just as there. Does that give super meter? Actually,
no, it does not.
Okay.
End of round, showing your magic as Oleander does not give you meter. It just looks cool. Yeah.
Alright. Well, at least Uma had a pretty cool finisher there. Very aggressive play by Uma. Going in and immediately against Electra here. Good Abare, but unable to convert off of that launcher.
Gets opened up.
Oh, misses it
misses
there. That was most certainly a DP mash right there. Fortunately, those two misinputs aren't going to help him much. And actually, yes, there's a Fred right there. Ooh.
It's a very quick Fred.
Would you have also dropped the Fred there as soon as possible?
Yes, at a different height, but yeah. If it gets me the round against Velvet, I'm gonna drop it.
Okay. Just considering, because sometimes I'm not certain of how the decision making happens with how do you call this, with immediately dropping Fred or letting the level 1 super draw on for a bit. How does the idea actually work there?
There's a few things to consider. Do you have the round advantage? Does your opponent have a very strong comeback mechanic, like i.e. you're fighting Arizona or another Oleander? Your position, when does your level 1 super hit? If the guy's in the corner and you're in a very good position, I'm just going to let all the damage power on, because I need to kill this. I need to take this round. Stuff like that.
I see. And it looks like
Many
Uma...
things to consider. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Uma, just getting away with a read. Just...
It's already 3 stocks of magic. Okay.
Yeah, ooh, big spark.
Electra definitely is trying to play a bit more zoning there, but eventually goes for a bit of an aggressive JC.
Yeah.
And by giving up that space, Uma is actually able to get in.
It's like... Oh, good block. field
I'm
getting
actually
opened
not
up.
sure which side was that.
It was a cross up.
Oh.
The JB was a cross up. The second one was a low. He didn't block the low.
Okay. Good job of blocking the cross up, I guess, because I wasn't sure which side that was on. But yeah, unfortunately, just the low catches him. And once again, the low. I think the low's really getting Electra here.
Just no match for me. Round 2.
Electron needs to find a way to keep Uma away from him.
Catching these. Oh no, he's dropping some inputs here for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the things that Electra will be looking into as he works on his Velvet. The inputs for those icicles, dropping them can be really huge, and losing your basically your offense, your neutral tool already gone if you're missing your icicles. Such a huge deal. Unable to
Good mash.
His mash was good there, but just the routing was incorrect, unfortunately. With that Shatter B, allows Uma to actually go to this combo, getting Fred out. And I think that's the end for it there, Electra.
Yep.
You never had a chance. Only a
Uma just really relentless on his offense here.
Yep. And
Okay.
that's set match.
Yes,
He does not know that.
I think. Okay, yeah. So again, very good showing by Uma there. Electrax will definitely be looking on to polishing his inputs to be able to maintain his Velvet, but nevertheless, still valiant attempt there. Okay, so let me just let these two players know that they're done. Okay, Uma has left. Okay. So anyway, for our next fights, we will be looking into Cadence versus Asterisk. It's been a while since we've seen Asterisk play this game, actually, and I'm kind of pleased to see the both of them.
Asterisk has been changing to Shanti recently.
Right, yeah. How to put this? As when 2.0 dropped and when Shanti was released, Asterisk actually immediately switched to Shanti. And actually, personally, I think he had a really pretty good Shanti, especially when, you know, Shanti was very fresh. But the tech knowledge with regard to Shanti has been evolving, and people also are becoming more aware of what Shanti is capable of. So with the hiatus that Asterisk has been to, I'm actually slightly concerned if his Shanti will work pretty well against Cadence for tonight, or maybe he's been doing some secret stuff. We'll see.
Like, Genshin Impact, apparently.
Oh yeah, like playing Genshin Impact. Asterisk. Okay. Okay, I'm DMing him. I mean, yeah, messaging him about this. Asterisk. Stop playing Genshin. Take the lesson from me and stop playing Genshin Impact. This silly kid, and he also has the do not disturb mode on, so he's probably not gonna get the notifications. Okay, we're going to have to wait for a bit here, since as per our rules there is a bit of time, but since that match earlier had already gone for like 10 minutes, we will only be waiting for like about 5 minutes before we'll have to unfortunately DQ Asterisk if he does not show up. Okay, so in the meantime, let's just take a look at what's happening in the background, shall we? Alright, there's a fight between Flying Chicken and Drayon. Actually, there's a fight between the two had happened. Looks like Flying Chicken is also waiting for his opponent Drayon. Or at least that's the last thing I saw in the chat. Maybe it's already ongoing. But their match... we would like to proceed to the other match, but to show everyone what's happening in the bracket... Okay, it looks like not yet. Flying Chicken is also still waiting. Just to show everyone, we have a small bracket tonight. So as much as we'd like to proceed to the next fight, Flying Chicken and Drayon is the only other remaining fight.
Yeah.
Alright. So maybe we could talk about recent events that have happening. All right, I actually want to talk about the the videos that Kama Writer has been making. I believe you were there when.
Oh yeah. You want to play his video here?
Oh yeah,
I
actually,
mean,
you know,
yeah.
let's do that. Okay, while we're waiting, and obviously I'll still keep track of the time. I think it'd be nice for everyone to see the video that Kama Writers made. So I'm actually going to be, you know, streaming that here for everyone to watch because it's really good. So basically,
So good, it's gold. Yeah.
So basically, this is a parody of. I mean, it's a parody. It's kind of like a nutshell. How do you even describe this kind of videos? I'm actually not sure how to describe this kind of video. But it certainly is interesting. And let me just remove myself from the screen there because.
You're on the screen anyway.
Yeah, there you go. I'm out. Wait, what?
Okay.
Why is it like that? Okay.
No, it works. It works.
It works. That's not the right zoom. Hold on. That's not the That's not the right zoom in. Hold on. That ain't right.
Hang on.
Yeah,
Working on it.
Yeah, the scaling is incorrect for this one. Let me just try something real quick. Please give me a moment. I mean, we're all waiting for something anyway. Video. Browser ASDF. No, that's not actually right. Now that I realize it, not browser. It should be window capture. Please give me a few, just a little bit of time here. Okay, that should be better. Is it?
Yeah.
Is it looking right on the stream?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Oh wait, this is the number 2 one. Well, just watch it anyway. This the number 2, and then there's also the number 3.
But we'll see him in the finale.
He's reading. I can snowflake him, icicle him, or block his upcoming teleport. I choose random super.
You're a fool! You promised the same garbage that destroyed my country! Are you an idiot? Or just pure evil? I barely escaped just to come here and find morons like you advocating for the thing I ran from! What are you doing?
Oh, yes, that's him! Young man, you're coming with us.
Take your blending experience to the next level this year by adding the Cuisinart Hurricane Pro blender to your countertop. This elite blender comes equipped with a commercial-grade 3.5 peak horsepower motor, the most powerful motor ever in Cuisinart blenders. Commercial-grade power combined with one-touch function.
One-touch function.
Pro your simple solution.
Ole undermine here. Bad news.
And now Gaijin, with his one dot of life that he's actually...
But this will not be the end of Astro-Thinkers. He finally made it. A Filipino in the grand finals, with a winner's advantage but I will fight for my country, and my enemies all fall. Show yourself, my opponent.
I'm a Filipino too, you fool.
Then I am simply more a Filipino than you, Carabao.
Sushi's my favorite Filipino.
Zekira has won then. But 1 out of 8 is not enough. Yes, we have interbooked Pandesa, Ash Suyi. Alright, activate the sleeper agent.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Alright, that's a number 2. Actually, you know what? Later for the break, I'll just play the number 3 for people to watch. But it looks like Asterisk has not shown up, so unfortunately I'll be DQing him into the loser side. And if his match still doesn't occur later on, then yeah, we'll be DQ'd once more. On the other hand, has Drayon shown up? I wonder. Because if they also haven't shown up, they will. Okay, they've shown up, and you're fighting them, I presume. Okay, but we got nothing to stream because of this. Because this fight between Flying Chick and Drayon should have happened much earlier. We were supposed to see D versus A. We could change this rematch to letter E.
Yeah.
Okay. So some changes. We need you for stream match, Uma, and Cadence. Okay, I'll have the two of them fight instead. I mean, Cadence is already in here. Since Asterisk didn't show up. I wonder if Uma is seeing this chat? I pinged him in the Discord already. Alright, but yeah, unfortunately, Asterisk did not show up for that. So Electra-X, once the break passes later on, or rather during the break, actually, yeah, during the break, if Asterisk has not shown up to fight you, let us know. Yeah. I should actually be typing that instead, but I'll just mention it to him later. Or, you know what? Oh. Where is the Uma?
Maybe he doesn't understand the...
Okay, Uma.
Just give him the lobby again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Uma needs to learn English more. I mean, it'll definitely help a lot. It'll definitely help a lot if he can learn English. But you know, just that circumstances, English isn't really important over at Japan if you're just gonna be there. So yeah. Learn Russian. So actually, we'll be having a major event next time wherein Skyfire will be teaching everyone in the Fauna Russian so that we can communicate with her.
Ooh.
Shut up. No, I'm joshing. Uma's still not here. Actually, I might have to go onto his stream for this. If he is streaming, that is, which he is not. So.
Oh, he's here. He's here.
Oh, he's here. Okay. All right. So we'll be having Cadence versus Uma instead. Then we're going to be seeing a lot of Uma for tonight.
Yeah, I don't mind. Ollie is good.
Yeah, I mean he is a very interesting player to watch in the first place. So I'm hoping this will be nice for everyone to see. And I still have TFH muted. Sorry about that. There we go. It's unmuted now.
No, not Ollie Mirror. It's Pep against Ollie, I think.
Yes, Cadence is a Paprika player. Thus, we're expecting to see Paprika versus... Now, that will depend on what Uma chooses here. Oh, would it be an Oleander or a Tianho? pretty much what Uma's been picking is dependent on. Usually has been dependent on the matchup, and that's why I understand your surprise earlier for Uma using Oleander against Velvet. But then again, I don't think Uma's familiar with was familiar with Electra X, so he had to go in there blind. But here he decides to offer Oleander, and is able to already get the distance, building up some magic. Oh, bit aggressive approach there with a JC.
Well, it's very aggressive as Oleander. Ooh.
It's like it.
Hidden's content to just block.
Yeah, but eventually gets opened up at that overhead. Oh, but the drop! That was actually huge! Oh, no. Cadence let go of Oki there for a moment, but is able to take it back nonetheless. As personally a habit that I see Cadence does a lot on their Oki is after a knockdown, whether it's soft or hard knockdown, Cadence often goes with a jumping Oki.
Jumping Oki.
Yeah, just JB for instance. That's a very common thing that Cadence does, and it is actually quite hard to deal with, to be quite frank, and that's why it's not really a bad option, but something that maybe Cadence would want to represent something a bit more here. Though a bit earlier there, they did represent backdash to 2A, so a bit of a change there. Oh, gets caught there, unfortunately.
In the corner, ooh,
oh, the epilogue placement there is actually looking pretty good because any button press there, just as Cadence is gonna make them touch the epilogue. Oh, the flop on wake up. Oh, catches that reversal 2-2D.
Ooh, painful combo.
Yeah, that flop isn't going to, the second hit, that flop ain't gonna catch. Oh, that's definitely a cross counter attempt.
Yeah.
Cadence could have gone for something bigger there, but a hard knockdown was
decision
inside. Okay. Okay, but Uma eventually finds his way in. This is a lot of scrambles happening in this, and I think Cadence would benefit a lot more if they go for, you know, longer string or doing something like that, I suppose.
I guess that's a lot of cross counters from Uma.
Yeah. And Cadence gets the first game right there. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But generally, yeah, I really feel like while it worked out very well for Cadence, usually because Uma seemed not prepared for those telecies, and it was very wise for Cadence to go for a bit more of those, seeing that Uma is trying to be a bit more relentless on his okay, but Cadence might want to consider how to convert off of these hits and maybe go for a longer hits, dealing more damage, because a lot of these scramble situations may not be very, very good to have, especially as a Paprika. Oh, I think that was a drop right there, but... Ooh! Cadence just challenges that chapter trap. How plus is chapter trap again when it hits like +2, right? So
+2 on block.
Okay, so very good Abare by Cadence there, challenging a dash in from Uma.
Ooh, nice awareness.
Looks like the teleport bees aren't really working well against Uma here. Oh, that epilogue placement was just a little bit off, but nonetheless... Oh no! Bunches on that. Was about to say the epilogue placement there wasn't perfect, but Uma was able to take advantage of the plus frames on that epilogue nonetheless. But just unfortunate with the fruit eat. Oh, that counter hit 2B. Unfortunately, Cadence did not jump forward on that one, so wasn't able to convert, but catches it with the 2A. Now Cadence actually looking pretty good here. Oh, but that super jump, I'm not certain about that cross canter. Flop on wake up!
Exit. Oh!
Okay, there you go, that's the jab in. Oh no, that's a bit of a desperate attempt there. I'm trying to catch something from Uma, trying to catch Uma pressing buttons, but Uma a bit more patient there. Generally, when people are low with their health, they're less likely to be pressing buttons. They're a bit more defensive. So I think that's something you'll have to consider if you want to catch people off guard with Raw Super, for instance.
That combo from Paprika just did 50%. Very nice. Okay.
Yeah, as you can see, just how much damage Paprika can do. What a Telecy once again. Kaiden's getting a lot of mileage with these Telecies, and Uma has to keep a more open eye for these.
Oh. Oh. Grab.
Oh, a bit of a drop
Both
there.
of them have 2 meter.
Oh!
Someone...
Okay, yeah, someone ought to use meter here somewhere. I like the cartsy idea by Cadence there. Unfortunately, it just didn't work out. Oh, but Uma misses the punish and actually tries to go for it immediately, not recognizing that he actually missed it. Oh, good air grab by Cadence. Oh, this has got to be no! Oh my god! The Suji tech! The Suji tech! That's definitely a Suji maneuver right there. Wonderful job by Cadence.
Did you miss?
Yeah, the whiff super into Telecy worked out very well for Cadence there as Uma missed the 2-2D. Does 2-2D actually punish the super whiff at all in that scenario, or did he just miss it completely?
I think he did it too early. I wasn't really paying that much attention. Oh my god.
Alright, but nonetheless, well played by Cadence right over there. So
yes, well played.
A lot of very interesting. Cadence practically got most of their wins because of a Telecy round ender. And that's definitely a huge thing that Uma has to really keep an eye on for. Alright.
Oh, good news.
Okay.
Drayon and Chicken have finished their fight.
Oh, okay.
2-1 in favor of Drayon, and Asterisk has responded.
Okay, so at the very least, we are going to be seeing our players. Okay, so it seems like Drayon will be advancing to fight I Love Bread. However, we will be seeing the continuation of these matches after a short break. So, I think for the break, I will be playing the warm-up number 3 that Kama has made for everyone to see. Sounds pretty good, right?
Yeah,
okay.
This is gonna be something, yeah.
Okay, hold the phone. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'll be playing this for for the break. It's not my plan actually. I just thought of this doing now. Okay, but anyway, we'll take a short break. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Okay.
Officer, have you found our sleeper agent candidate?
He plays Sol and can Dragon install very well.
At allow main in the making. If can Dragon install, he can certainly install Dragos in this epic game. Can you contact the candidate?
The candidate is currently impacting Genshin David.
Send the candidate in.
Banana phone. Ring, 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 ring.
Who is this? Can't you see I am playing Azuma 11?
I am from another world where microtransactions are rightly condemned, and skill is necessary. Do you want to join us as a dragon?
Does this mean that you can eat how much bread I want? And notre lion emergency food?
Hey! That's even worse than being a mascot!
Yes, you do not have to rely on microtransaction food anymore. Join our Alcoholics Anonymous, and eat real food like bread from yellow to red.
But I am colorblind.
Even better. Daredevil is blind, and so is Atono. Do us proud.
That's not what colorblind means.
She's reading. This is the perfect time to random super.
Trying on stuff here.
나타데이 뛰어.
Hayden's paprika is toastrum. You must go to plan C.
Good first game, Mr. Pom player. Now, face the wrath of paprika. A paprika mirror? No, you don't know what you've unleashed.
I am ready to take the world down, Peter.
So be it.
Me and Flora is doing rabbit show jumping. I never train her because I'm compete so often in Sweden, so she doesn't need to train at home. She's trained at competition.
Wait, where are our Thai players?
프라임 치칸 크둔 또 그라브다 키시 인 타임.
What about Suna?
プロフェッショナルタイランドアクターズワレインテリゲーティングヒム。
Oh, Mr. Water, where is my kilometer? Where is my mothi, Mr. White? We don't have it, Mr. I'm taking over your Steam account, Mr. White.
That's a shame. At least we have. Where's that music coming from?
Sleeper agent activated.
Yes, you're ready, 'cause I'm waiting for you. It's gonna be so exciting. Got this feeling really deep in my soul. Let's get it, I wanna go. Come along, get it on. Gonna take my car, gonna see it. Gonna drive along till I get you. 'Cause I'm crazy, not too ready. Know you like it. I wanna race for you. Shall I go now? Gotta step on the gas. Can't be alone. I'll be so quick as a I'm gonna run as a flash to be the winner. I'm gonna step on the gas. This is the big show.
Oh no! Mark Webber's going right up there! Oh, Mark Webber!
No. I can't go down. No, not yet. Too low. No more good. I must eat bread.
Or a tossed cigarette that can ignite a firestorm. And it doesn't take much and can spread
Well, what's the
quickly.
smell?
Now, climate trends warn that these fires will continue to be more intense and burn longer than just a few decades ago.
What's the smell?
Now, the smoke itself is hot and races high into the sky, becoming visible for
Oh, it
miles.
smells like fire.
So let's get above that smoke
Let's see if it
for a
is,
better
actually.
view. Unfortunately, the strong winds are really giving these flames life. In fact, by the looks of it,
Oh, of course! It's the fire! Gaijin with the switch to the Tianhua! Alright, let's go!
Guidin, who? You seem like a fangui. but you do not wear jeans. I have winner's advantage in the grand finals. You shall be.
All right. That's actually the video is actually not yet over, but that would take too much time of the break. So perfect time for the to be continued there, I guess. I don't know. It's such. Yeah. We're going to finish that later because the break will be too long. There's more. There's just a little bit more time left to it. Oh no, I actually accidentally cut it. But I'll continue that maybe later for the second break. But I think it's high time we get back to the tournament because we'll be spending too much time. Alright, so what has happened? Asters and Electrix already did their match, and Aster... Okay, actually, let me show everyone the bracket. Thank you very much for... I presume CAD is the one who updated it. Okay. So, right, it's time for us to get back to our bracket tonight. So Electra X has been eliminated by Asterisk, so we'll be seeing more of Asterisk later on, but for now we'll be seeing the match between I Love Bread versus Drayon. So let me ping these two to hop on. Okay, Drayon and I know Pandisa. Right. And hopefully the connection tonight will be much better. It'll be. Okay. Yeah, the score report's already been updated. Yes, and oh no, it looks like everything.
They are here.
Ooh, quick response. That is fantastic. Let me just switch this scene right over. So Bread is the one who joined it first, right? Okay. I Love Bread versus Drayon. This is a very rare matchup we see over the Fauna. It's very rare to see Velvet versus Palm, I believe. I mean, just generally anything versus Palm is very rare. Oh, this ain't round 1 anymore. I just realized this is practically round 2 already. It's hard to see Palm, period. No, actually this is Dom, the popular TFH character. You know, some people actually misread that, who unfamiliar with the game misread the name Palm as Dom because of the typeface of it.
So I'm not familiar with this matchup.
I mean, neither am I, but generally I feel like since Palm, especially with the changes with the chopper or the pilot pup, or I call it the chopper, I think it's a bit harder for Palm to really get in on Velvet, most especially if the Velvet is pretty good with their zoning patterns. But looks like Drayon's not having that much of a hard time trying to get close, but is not able to deal the damage that he needs. And Bread is doing pretty well on defense and just keeping Drayon away. But eventually Drayon catches him. Sin. Was that a JB or JA? Kind of missed which button he used to get in. But the thing with Palm, I think just generally against anyone, is once she gets in, you're in for trouble. Especially if she has dogs. But looks like Drayon has lost his dogs. Actually, that's going to be his death. Oh! No, Bread is actually just playing it calmly. Just like, I am confident I can outspace you here. I can zone you and I can just chip you out or kill you with projectiles. And Bread takes the first round right there. Alright, but looks like this for this round, Drayon has a much better stance. Oh, but immediately ends. Oh, Oh, very good awareness there by Bread. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but I would like to think so because pretty much the Mama Dog being there, you kind of want to hit her a lot if Palm tries to activate her to prevent any shenanigans by the dog.
I like how Brett just calmly stands in front of Mama Dog and just does his own thing.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I wasn't sure if that Snowflake was intentional to hit the dog or just was it just intended to zone out Drayon. Either way, it worked out very well, and Brett just takes the first game there.
You may have my autograph now.
Drayon will have to work a bit more harder for a lot harder to get in on Bread. Alright, let's see the adjustments that Drayon will make here. Now, yeah, I'm actually not certain what Palm can do in neutral against Velvet. But the JC are so vulnerable you could get hit by icicles that are set up, or if Velvet has magic, it could snowflake you very easily due to how slowed Palm's JC is.
Just guessing it has something to do with like combination of floating and air dashing in, maybe?
Perhaps. Might also want to consider using sheep herding, but at the same time it's kind of dangerous to just use it raw. It does allow Palm to be invulnerable for quite... Oh, that's an interesting mix there. Did you see that air dash into whiff throw just to allow Palm to descend much faster?
Yep, I saw that really quick wave dash from Drayon.
Yeah. Drayon definitely has the idea of the mobility there. That seemed to be a reset attempt on a potential tech. And the JC actually would, if block, would still put Palm in a very good position. Oh, wow, looks like Drayon has adjusted really well on his approach here. Getting the first round off of Bread.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Round 2. Fight.
That's how you get in, you just calmly...
Just jump in J. Oh, this time with the JV. Set up hard knockdown. But Bread's just pretty much aware there. Oh, that was very good defense by Bread there. Must say the strings that Drayon was going for was really hard to deal with, but Bread just finding the opening proper time to 2C there. Oh, Bark was definitely the right idea there. Oh yeah, this is something that Palm can do a lot. Not a lot per se, but it's kind of like how, I guess, the equivalent of Volcanic Bash for Tianhu, like something you can do to challenge Velvet Strings as Palm is to use Bark because it makes you projectile immune and even eats up projectiles on the way. So even with the icicle setup, it will actually be pretty good.
I like how Drayon's weaving through all the projectiles. Wow!
Oh, there you go. As I've said, it pretty much works similarly as a Volcanic Bash in this kind of matchup. Hard knockdown. It looks like, yeah, Drayon's style here to go for Palm is go for hard knockdowns and do setups. That will annoy the heck out of you. Oh, that's a reset attempt there for sure. But Brett's, even after the attack, is still pretty aware. Strings get snagged by the Snowflake, and this is actually going to be a level 2. Oh no, but with the drop. Okay, but yeah, Brett just picks it up from there. And unfortunately, that actually might be the kill because it's practically a reset. And yes, that is going to be a kill. I must say, Drayon really played pretty well, but Brett just has pretty good awareness and responds to these changes with the approach that Drayon has done. So making that a quick 2-0, basically. Alright. Games. We want to see more Palm action definitely in the future since we really are scarce of Palm in Asia. I mean, I think generally even in the West there's not a lot of Palms, but there are notable Palm players at the very least. And I think in our case, Drayon's going to be a notable Palm player. Alright, but with that out of the way, I think we can look at one of the matches on the loser's end. Now, actually... Huh. Wait, yeah, this thing is... Let me look at the bracket for a bit. Sorry, EK was the ID, yeah. No, but we already jumped into E. We can't do K because we just finished this. Sorry, I have to make some changes with the sequence of the stream matches because of the... Okay. Sorry, we'll be making adjustments for stream matches due to the changes earlier. I should have looked into this as soon as possible. I apologize for this, but I think we can then just jump right into J, which will be between Uma and Flying Chicken, unless they already started their fights. If they had started their fights, we can't have them on stream, obviously. I'm going to ask first, I guess.
I don't see it in score report. I don't think they've started.
Okay, they didn't fight yet. So I think it's good that we can have you... Yeah, we can have you two fight instead. So, Flying Chicken... Oh, we're going to be seeing a lot of Uma tonight, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Weekly 12. Version Uma.
Was... Yeah. We'll stream your match instead since... Drayon just finished the match. Oh, Flying Chicken with the very confident Uma is going down. I forgot to change this a bit. It's gonna be fine. Let me just switch the scene for a bit.
So
and let
this will be a Tianhua mirror, right? Because
yeah, for sure. Because Flying Chicken is a Tianhua.
Flying Chicken is a Tianhua.
Yeah, because they fly. No.
Flying Chicken.
Okay. No, actually, yeah. To be honest, actually, I'm curious as to which one Flying Chicken is going to be using for this matchup because for his fight against Uma. Because Flying Chicken, obviously, we know mainly plays Arizona, but has also shown a very good Shanty. So it's possible that we're going to be seeing the Shanty, and it's very surprising that Uma decides to go for Tianhua here. I mean, not necessarily surprising, but since we saw two Oleander plays earlier.
Maybe he was expecting Arizona. Ooh, color C into block.
I think actually, whether it's Arizona or Shanty, I feel like Uma would have still gone for Tianhua. As I feel like against Arizona or against Shanty, Leander doesn't can be seen kind of like in an unfavorable position. Not necessarily very unfavorable, but due to how Shanty has projectile immune approaches, Uma just with a whoa. Those are tail nick maneuvers right there.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright. Yeah, Uma's just killing it. It goes for the hard knockdown. And the counter hit. That's a huge counter hit, but Uma doesn't capitalize on that counter hit for more damage and just goes for hard knockdowns. A lot of hard knockdowns. Now, personally, I think a slight issue with going for a lot of these hard knockdowns is Uma is actually missing out on potential damage, but finally I think recognizes it. Oh no, that drop is huge! Flying Chicken could have gone for a bigger punish there. Yeah.
Gets it back, but drops that too. Doesn't matter. Oh, somehow advantage on Chicken.
Oh, look at the damage that Shanty can just dish out. That's a hard knockdown. This is super. Oh, tries to go for run Aoki, which is... Ooh, what a good challenge by Flying Chicken there. Just a JA immediately to prevent any jumping shenanigans, but misses the meaty. And unfortunately, that actually allows Uma to take the round. Good mashing by Uma there.
You have much to learn.
But it was looking... it was almost getting bleak for Uma right there. Yeah, so I think this is the kind of playstyle that Uma's really trying to gun for with Tianhua. Focus a bit more on hard knockdowns. Which can work out if you have pretty good setups and you're able to really cash in those damage. But the risk here is that you're allowing more interactions to happen between you and your opponent. And if your opponent is actually able to take their turn instead, it can be dangerous for you, especially since with how little life Tianhua has. And most especially in this matchup, Shanty just, you know, can deal a lot of damage. So this is, I think, one thing that players going for the hard knockdown setups with Tian will have to keep an eye for. But nonetheless, if it works out, you know. Oh, good awareness there by Uma. Certainly one of the ways you can catch Tianho flying as a Shanty is going for those cutlasses. But an aware Tianho will be blocking those, and actually you could potentially be punished depending on the height. Oh, good grab there by Flying Chicken, but misses the combo after the grab, and actually allows Uma to take his turn back. Not sure if that was a reset setup though. Alas, Flying Chicken is taking his turn. Oh! I think he tried to go for a wall cling right there, but unfortunately misinputs it into a C.
Oh,
But what
that's it.
Yeah, wow. It's able to hit that. Helm Breaker. Oh, gets caught by the stagger there with into Cutlass A. That was a good stagger by Flying Chicken. Counter hits Uma with a mash attempt.
Round 2.
So definitely Uma's been showing a lot of mashing as his defensive option. So I think Flying Chicken would want to go for a lot more staggers in his strings here to catch Uma in his mash. And make him maybe reconsider about mashing. What a Cutlass! But no conversion off of it. Eventually catches his on anyway. Oh, gets caught by the...
Nice volcanic dash.
Yeah, that was a very good volcanic dash. Immediately, like, after the 5A, just volcanic dash after. It's one of the good ways to catch people off guard with that. Oh, good patience by Uma. I think he recognizes that Flying Chicken could have gone for that, but could have gone for more damage on that, to be honest. Okay, nonetheless, he's able to utilize that hard knockdown. Okay, the setup. Unable to kill off of that. Oh, I like the 4D there. And I like that 4D again. Good catch by Uma there.
You're not a warrior yet. You have
But
much
it's not
to
the end.
learn.
It's one more round.
Final round.
Actually, something that we usually consider is when we approach our opponent is their super meter. Like in this case against the Shanty, how would you change your approach or think about your approach if the Shanty has, like, in this case, you see 2 bars of meter? Would you be wary of these?
Be honest? No.
You'll just go for it in again, regardless.
Anyway. I'm just gonna hope that he's gonna hesitate to super me, yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I think that's what Uma was also hoping for, because he gets caught by Flying Chicken's super there and actually shifts the momentum to Flying Chicken. And Flying Chicken able to take the game off of that because of that. Personally, I'm very, very wary when I see Shanty with 2 bars of meter. With 1 bar of meter, if I have the life lead and if I'm not going to die off of a counter hit super, I actually just take it. Like I'm willing to challenge it, because like after super, the hard knockdown that Shanty has is actually quite limited. Like she can go for the safest she can go for is a 2B on Oki, because a 2A usually in, like, especially mid screen after super, after Shanty hard knocks down you with a super, she's not in range to hit you with a 2A. She has to dash in 2A, but usually the dash-ins that the Shanty players do are a bit too slow to go for a 2A, that you can actually challenge them with a 5A mash on wake up. So that's why I'm usually willing to take the risk of getting hit by a reversal super, only if Shanty has level 1. But with the level 2, it becomes a bit scarier because they can shift into that level 2.
Nice backdash by Uma.
Yeah, and I just realized Uma actually swapped into Oleander here. Oh, but gets caught by that, the wall combo!
Look at the damage!
Yeah, the damage, but unfortunately Flying Chicken wasn't able to fully finish that combo, and I believe he could have gone for a kill had he finished that, but...
And Chicken with 1 bar of super.
Yeah,
Let's see.
Oh no!
Let's
Oh no! Okay,
oh.
With the 6C starter,
Nope.
can Uma
This is a
actually
kill.
Oh no,
Oh,
but not
no,
with
he
that
dropped
drop!
it. Oh, okay.
Not with
Yeah.
that drop, unfortunate. Now it's looking frisky for Uma here because Flying Chicken is on game point.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay, dash in 5A. Let's see, what a good challenge by Uma. Being a bit more aware of these cutlass attempts. Good spacing as well. Really something you could take advantage of Oleander, especially when you back Shanty into corners. The spacing, because Shanty has very limited range against Oleander. Oh, gets caught by that!
Frame trap.
Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm scared of when Shanty is a level 2. Like, there could be that reversal super into level 2. Unfortunately, Flying Chicken wasn't able to fully convert that. And actually now, Flying Chicken's a bit in trouble here. Oh, wall cling is
into the...
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Okay, both of them are at game point. Yeah, he jumped into that projectile. Now, honestly, I'm also guilty of doing this, at least back then when I played Shanty for a bit. It's that, it's so tempting to do wall cling from full screen against Oleander, but most of the projectiles, especially when Oleander goes for jumping projectiles with her magic spark, with her shadow spark, you're actually gonna get hit by that more often than not. So instead, if you really want to wall cling into Oleander, I think a safer, quote-unquote, approach would be to wall cling onto your side, climb up, and then switch walls. But then that you would think that that's a bit too slow, right?
The chicken is really not using the cutlass to get in when Oleander shoots the sparks.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, what a reaction
nice.
by Uma, but no conversion.
JA, but no convert. Yep.
Yeah, I think Flying Chicken's definitely considering that cutlass, but the thing is you do not want to show it too much because then one of the responses that... Oh, what a good 2-2D. One of the responses that Oleander can do against that is just simply a 2C or a 5C, which, you know, hurts a lot because it's a counter hit. But anyway, a good finish there by Uma, and unfortunately, Flying Chicken wasn't able to take it, sending him off of the tournament. Alright. Should we go for one more streamed match, actually? I'm checking the amount of fights that we've done because I kind of lost track due to the shift.
I think we did one with Uma, another one with
Uma, and then
one with Uma and Alex. Uma and Alex, then Uma with Cadence, then Uma with Chicken, and Drayon with Bread. So that's 4 in total.
Alright, so that's already 4 in total. I think we could go for one more match, perhaps. Drayon versus Asterisk, or did they already do their matches? Yeah, it looks like
they've done it.
Yeah,
it's already 2-0.
Okay, well,
Favor Drayon.
Okay,
yep.
So I guess that we don't really have a choice. We just have to go for a break here, and we'll be moving to our top 4 because, you know, top 4 should be streamed. Hooray. Okay, so just to show everyone the bracket, just so that everyone is on the same page. Oh, right, I forgot about the whole amount of text on the screen right there. Okay, so right. Oh wait, what? Why did that not refresh? Hold on, let me refresh that a bit. You love chatting. Yeah, our top chatter is Skyfire. It's this. Okay, there you go. Finally loaded up, and why is this not? Okay, there you go. Finally loaded up. So our top 4 for tonight's tournament will be I Love Bread, Cadence in the winners final, Uma and Drayon in the loser semi. We'll get back to these fights right after the break, and obviously I'll be continuing this one for the break. Okay, yeah, and I accidentally clicked on somewhere, so they kind of ruined it a bit. Okay, so let's drop back a bit while you're searching. Okay, we'll be right back.
I think it was at... Okay, anything.
Wait, what?
I think you stopped at to be continued.
Oh, yeah, around that to be continued. So let's move that a bit somewhere there. Let's move it a little bit earlier to that, just for them to catch up a bit. Okay, I'll be running in.
You shall be.
smell of the game. Can you smell of the game? Can you smell? Oh, Kaiju!
You don't want to mess with me, because I will fight you. Bring it on.
Kaiju!
Sleeper Agent was a success. But the season is long. We got work to do.
All right, yeah, you didn't miss much. That was pretty much
Yeah,
the
that
remaining
was it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the remaining one. Okay. So yeah, Kama Writer, he's in the chat right now. He's been making these videos and they're godlike, I swear to God. So yeah, keep an eye for it. Kama, they're looking for a playlist for this, by the way. So just in case, maybe you could upload it on YouTube if you get the chance. Anyway, music time. We'll be right back.
Hello? Hello, okay, I'm not in.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. No, we're in. Okay, sorry.
Okay. We're back.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are back, and yes, we will be wrapping up tonight's tournament with the top 4. Okay, I hope you guys all enjoyed the videos that Kama has made. By the way, Kama's there's no other way you can look for those videos because they're all on the only place I know to find them is where Kama posted them on the Fauna Discord. So, you know, make sure to check that out if you haven't joined in yet. But let's just take a quick glance at the bracket just to remind everyone. We have our top 4. I Love Bread, our Velvet player, Keaton, Paprika, Uma, Oleander / Tianho, and Drayon being our Palm player. Okay, so of course we're going to be starting with our 2 for the people on the winners final for first, which is Cadence and Bread. So let me ping Bread. Cadence is already in. Very good. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to look for where is the... How do I switch? Hello? Oh no, I can't find the scoreboard. Okay, never mind, I found it. Cadence and Bread. Okay. And just our usual reminder, this is the first of 3 because it's the winner's final.
Cadence has a lot of experience in this matchup.
Oh, most definitely. As Cadence has been fighting, had fought Skyfire plenty of times, and obviously also facing Bread occasionally. Also, maybe Cadence would like to spar a bit more with Kama to just generally get a bit more of that Velvet experience. But yeah, definitely Cadence has quite the experience in this matchup. So we'll see how that shows up in this fight between Cadence and Bread. Unfortunately, that super jump... Oh! That is unbecoming of Bread, dropping very early. And that actually allows Cadence to take the offense here. Oh, that cart C! What a snag there. Okay, soft knockdown wants the setup, just 2A, good. Cadence is now representing 2A a bit more, which is something Bread has to look out for. But the delayed, I also like the delayed DP by Bread. A lot of people get caught by that snowflake a lot because it's very tempting to dash in after that shatter A. You have to be careful, but ooh, what a good stray hit by Cadence there. Takes the round off of Bread.
Wow.
Just wow.
Cadence favoring the 2C a lot. It's working out well for him, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, definitely 2C is one of Paprika's good poking tool. It does move her a bit forward, unlike 5B. 5B does have a long reach, but as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't move Paprika forward. Now looks like Bread's getting a bit of the stride for his offense here. What a good backdash 5D. Bread being conservative here, doesn't really want to expend a meter at all. And just...
slowly chip Cadence out.
And just slowly chipping Cadence out. Oh! That...
Oh!
Okay, bit staggered that 2B too much to properly convert off of a 2C, but gets it back anyway. And now they're both at game point.
Ooh, super jump.
Yeah, this is... Oh, wow. What a response immediately before the Shatter C could even rise up a bit. That card A just catches it, but this Shatter C is not getting punished nor blocked. Oh, hard knockdown setup. Wonder if that was intentional. Probably it was, but...
just barely flop.
Yeah, it just flopped there. Oh, what a good delay into 2A. Catches Bread right there. Okay, but DP's out, spaces it. Okay, now Bread is actually getting close to getting his level 2 as well. So Caden's not careful. There's gonna get another Frozen, and that's actually what's going to happen here. Another freeze. Brett not extending that any further, just to want to make sure he gets a level 2. This is a Feist. What a mix! You see that? That's a cross-up. And one of the ways that Velvet can actually make that ambiguous is by using JC at the moment she reaches the peak. So it's really hard to defend against. You might be thinking like, if Velvet jumps, I just have to switch block, right? And just react to it. But actually, it can be ambiguous with the JC timing as well. So yeah, unfortunately there, Cadence was caught off guard. Good cross-up by Brett there. This is definitely looking pretty good. They're doing some things that catch each other really off guard. And I like how the responses Cadence are going for here, representing something different than what they usually do. Oh, just a...
Oh!
That was very...
interesting.
Yeah, I would have... not gonna lie, I think I would have been caught off guard by that as well and just get opened up. Missed the 5A timing. Wow. Cadence once again with the delayed into 2A. Oh, misses the 6A. Certain that was a DP attempt, but just misses the input and wins Cadence onto the top instead. Once again though, it's very common to get caught by these snowflakes.
Wow.
Oh, but drops a combo. Oh, good 5A. You see the confidence in that 5A, just an immediate conversion. Oh, could have converted off of that potentially, but misses it. Oh, but yeah, definitely a punish there. And Brent actually misses it again to confirm. Or maybe it was in a difficult range, but finishes the round anyway.
Now Brett with full super. Is he gonna spend it? No? Okay.
Yeah, no, not spending it. Maybe wanting to put himself in a position where there's a much bigger life lead before using the level 2. Oh, there you go.
He's gotta be careful when you're rolling in.
Okay, that seems to be going to be death. I think it's death, yeah. Oh, that was a drop, but Cadence didn't tech out, so it's actually allowing Brett to extend a combo. Okay, unable to kill from there. But yeah, that's not gonna work out. And Brett takes game 2. Now, it's not the end. This is winner's final.
Yep.
Brett needs to take one more game to end this. But yeah, the decision-making Brett is doing is a bit going to be really rough for Cadence to deal with, because Brett seems to be playing it a bit more safely with it. But as regard to when he's going in, when he decides to set up the projectile, and as you can see like earlier there, he definitely was in a situation where he wouldn't be punished by just raw super because of the timing of the icicle setup. So Cadence can't catch Brett off guard with some Tele-C shenanigans as well, I believe.
Oh,
wait for me to jinx it. Wait for me to jinx it. What a 2C by Brett there. Hard knockdown. Oh, what a
D-hop, D-hop.
The 2C response by Cadence as well. They say that's not our true string, but that's a soft knockdown. Okay, push blocking, trying to negate a little bit of the damage. Tele-B, but Brett is ready for it. Doesn't get the punish of the teleport, but takes his turn. Oh.
Trying to be tricky.
Yeah, I
Brett's
like
not falling for it.
Oh, catches the backdash with a 2A. Yeah, I like how Cadence is trying to mix it up with Tele-A, but Brett is still prepared for it mostly. This is a hard knockdown. Now, Brett has magic. This could be a DP wake up. And yeah, Cadence was ready for it, but misses the timing for it. Keep in mind that's -2, so Cadence could have actually taken their turn there, but just wasn't fast enough and actually trades, which is unfortunate.
Maybe he was too fast and got hit by the second hit of DP.
I'm not certain what I saw actually, but you might be onto something.
Yeah.
But a trade definitely happened there, and which is what Cadence didn't want.
Ooh.
Oh, that 2C is gonna hurt.
I see starter.
Oh, but drops
Okay.
it.
Chooses not to go for it.
Proper time for Cadence to crouch, but that 2C actually extends their hurt box. And actually gets
Cadence in the
covered.
corner. Oh.
Oh, now, unfortunately, just that straight hit's gonna cost. Oh, but that side switch makes Brad drop that combo, but I think Cadence wasn't also prepared for the side switch and unable to block properly there. Brad just takes it 3-0. Alright, so Brad will be waiting in the grand final. Cadence shall be waiting to see whom they'll be facing between Uma and Drayon in the losers final. So, let's ping our 2 players. Let me just switch the scene first. Drayon and Uma.
Hope you guys like a lot of Uma today.
Yeah. I'm hoping you're enjoying the Uma games tonight. Okay, first to 2. Okay, so yeah, hoping you guys like a lot of Uma tonight because yeah, Uma is showing up real well tonight. Okay, so Drayon and Uma, wait, Uma's gotten in the lobby. We're just waiting for Drayon to hop on in with us. The connection with Flying Chicken earlier seemed to be fine. We're quite well aware of the potential connection issues due to, you know, cross countries and ISP stuff. You know, this is a thing in China. But Uma's just prep. Okay. I actually don't. Oh no, never mind. I see him online. I was looking at the wrong list of online people. I was about to say I don't see Drayon online on the Discord. But at the same time, not only are we seeing more Uma, we're going to be seeing more Drayon, which in turn means more Palm, which is something we want to see more at the Fauna. Because trust me, we're really in dire need of some Palm players.
Yeah. I wonder who Uma will go with against Palm.
Oh yeah, Palm. I wonder who he sees as more advantage in the matchup. Between Oleander and Tianho, say if you're well versed with both characters, which one would you be opting to use against Palm, Jive?
Be using Oleander. Seriously, but I don't know. I think Palm can challenge a lot of the airspace that Tianhua wants to be in. Is this true?
Yeah, actually, I would agree to that as a Tianho player. Now, generally, the thing is that Palm's JC really covers a lot of space. That's why you really don't want to be air dashing a lot or stuff like that, staying in the air for too much, because Drayon, I mean, Palm can just counter you from there, and that JC is a ground bounce, and if you get counter hit, that really is in a world of pain. However, I think if you play grounded as Tianhua, you'll be perfectly fine against Palm. So you just don't want to commit too much staying in the air, so that Palm will have less time challenging. Obviously, you still want to be in the air occasionally, because at the end of the day, that's your one of your strong offensive power as Tianhua. But I think generally against Palm, you'd be showing it a lot less in comparison to the other characters.
Okay. Where is
Drayon? Yeah, Drayon is still not showing up. Let me ping Drayon one more time, and we'll have to wait for, like, since the match occurred earlier already between Red and Cadence, I would count that as already part of the 10 minutes. And we've been waiting for like 2 minutes now. I'll wait for 3 more minutes, because otherwise, you know, we have to get on with it. We have to get on with the matches. Can't wait for too long, as every other player is also waiting, and our audience is also waiting to see the fights. Okay. But yeah, I think you may be right. Okay,
he's
Drayon's
here.
Okay, perfect. Yep. Okay, but yeah, I think you may be right that potentially, possibly Oleander might be better pick here, because you have the zoning capabilities, which Palm actually struggles to deal with due to, you know, not really having too much mobility, at the same time not having any range attacks aside from you could do pilot pop, but can be a bit too slow. So I think it's a matchup that Palm can struggle a bit on neutral, but again, at the end of the day, Palm, just once she gets in and has dog set up, it's just a world of pain for whomever's taking it, don't you think?
So let's see if Uma agrees.
Oh yeah, of course we're going to be seeing what decision Uma goes for here. Yeah, another thing that why you don't want to keep jumping even though the Palm is not JCing against you is Palm's 2Bs just covers a lot. A lot of Tianho's jumping attacks. And looks like there's a bit of a connection issue between the two, but Uma did decide to go for the Oleander. Yep.
It's smooth. It's smooth on my end.
Oh, it's smooth on your end.
They're already fighting. I'll just say that Jeon has Uma in the corner and he's already being... Not sure why the stream is so choppy, but
yeah,
it is very smooth on my end.
Okay. Maybe after this first match, if it's smooth on your end, I think it would be better if we just watch your perspective. Yeah.
Right.
Yep, I got disconnected. And actually, can you just...
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Do you have... Can you see it?
Hold on, I haven't gotten in yet. Let me... please give me a moment, everyone.
Well, round 1 goes to Uma. If you tell you guys get it.
Sorry, I'll breathe. There you go. For everyone to see.
Okay. Ooh, is it gonna be Fred? It's Fred out for Uma. Yep. Yuron's in trouble here. It's hit by the overhead.
Oh, yeah, that 6C just catches him off of there.
Oh, and he gets
once
a perfect.
again, yeah, that 6C is just working out really well for Uma. Alright. So, sorry, no scoreboard for this one because it's kind of hard to set up the overlay for this since we're having a bit of an unconventional setup. But I hope this won't be too much of a problem. I'm actually just gonna leave the room if that's just the case. Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't get to leave the room.
Much for that.
Okay. I tried leaving the room, but it just wouldn't give me the option. Let me hide my taskbar. Sorry, everyone, about that.
For this, you will not dissuade me.
Go get him, Molly. Round
You know what? Just deal with it.
So, Uma, very aggressive, gets barked on. Trying for neutral. Gets opened up. Here comes the blender, mixer.
Right.
Oh,
what a good response by Uma right there. Just recognizes that wasn't real and actually challenges Dre on there. Now gets the spacing that he wants, but actually goes in here.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, at the end of the day, as much as you want to just keep Palm away, you eventually have to go in on her if you want to beat her up. So currently the score right now is 1-0 in favor of Uma, and this is a first to 2. Okay, and looks like Uma's going to be taking the first game here unless Dreon finds a way to get in on Uma, but that chapter trap is just gonna hit him. And actually the side switch as well. No, I mean, the side switch wasn't necessary since Palm was in JC, so that was gonna hit.
Ooh, Dreon getting very aggressive.
Yeah. I mean, you do want to be just aggressive here as Palm. Okay, but not getting the setup that he wants, unfortunately. Oh, but Uma also drops it there. Good instant block in the air. Okay. Not certain if you just really want to keep push blocking against here, though. Oh, that J2C, the smite! Now, Dreon's in a world of pain, and actually... Oh, drops it! I was expecting to see a Fred right there, but Actually, this is going to eventually end up to a death for Drayon. Okay, doesn't kill it quite certainly. Oh, the attempt there was valiant, but Fred just able to snag a hit on Palm. That is very active. So unfortunately for Drayon here, that actually is going to be Uma's game and takes Drayon out of the tournament. So we're going to be seeing Uma again. Yeah, that's 2-0. Sorry, let me switch the fight scene yet again. Really sorry for the bit of inconvenience stream format right there. However, you know, we just make do with what we can. So with that, I'm hoping the connection will be much stabler now with these two other players. So now we're going to be seeing Cadence versus Uma, winners final.
If Uma's wondering why he fights so much.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably is wondering now.
Like, why is it always me?
Okay. Many... It's a coincidence. I'm just gonna say it there. Yeah, Uma is the spotlight tonight. Alright, but with this, we are going to be seeing Cadence versus Uma. Did these two fight already earlier? Yeah, they did, right?
Yeah.
This is practically a run back for Uma.
Cadence was the one that sent him to the losers bracket.
That's right, and it was a 2-0. So, but this time Uma has a lot more time to adapt and may even consider using Tianho for this. It's a possibility. But we're going to find out. And we're going to allow a little bit of waiting there because, you know, when you just go on a consecutive matches, it's exhausting. So a little bit of breather, certainly fine. Sorry for many matches.
Does he need time or no, it doesn't?
Yeah, he's here now. But it seems like Uma is on the spotlight tonight, so yeah, it's just how it is. Okay, Uma seems to be ready, so Cadence can get on here as soon as they are both A-okay. And, oops, let me just update that for a bit and let the chat just run in there and everyone to see losers final. This is a first to 3. So keep this in mind. As I've said earlier, this Uma has a bit more adjustment period for this match. And again, may even consider using Tianhuo. Maybe not immediately, but something that he has in his arsenal as an option.
It's a first to 3, guys.
Did I mention it's a first to 3?
I forgot, sorry. Maybe.
Well, just so that everyone's clear with that. Alright, so Uma opts to start with Oleander here. I don't think that's not a bad choice, even though it is the character he was using earlier. But again, I really personally think Uma's always strong here.
I can already see the adjustment. He's playing more defensively, but maybe too defensively as he backs himself all the way to the corner. Yeah.
Oh, that 2A whip into another 2A worked out pretty well.
Nice.
Oh, what a catch there. Yes. That's what you want, the right spacing. Oh, there you go, the good spacing with the epilogue. Just catches that, okay. Oh, wow, you see that one? Uma was very prepared for that belly flop. He responds even with a 2B. Oh, he wants a round. He wants that round.
Very nice patience.
Yeah, good patience. He was very willing to expend a meter, and I don't think that's a bad decision, most especially against Paprika. It can be quite volatile. Like, actually, Uma was in the life range where just a single touch by Paprika would have killed. So actually, I think that was a good decision. Just unfortunate it didn't kill, but good patience.
Nice punish.
The JC, and that setup was a side switch. Or rather, that routing is a side switch. Oh, once again, catches. Very prepared for the belly flops. Kaden's been showing a lot of belly flops. Obviously, this means Uma's much prepared for them now. Get snagged by that, and Uma converts very well off of that.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go. That. And Uma just playing it safe, not even utilizing Fred in that string whatsoever. He knows that it's enough to just kill Cadence there. And see, yeah, we're really actually immediately seeing the adjustments by Uma. Already taking the first game is already a good start for him. Now I'm feeling my mouth drying up.
Epilogue is really good in this matchup. For all the ollies out there. You wanna loop it many times.
Why do you say it's a good good tool for
Rika is very little to get in the way of it. She doesn't have any poke, like safe poke. If she goes for a pot, you can just 2C it.
Oh, yeah, that is a fair point. Like, Paprika doesn't really have a good tool to deal against Epilogue.
She has 5B, but a whiff 5B is punishable.
Oh, good patience. Telebi gets him out of the corner, and now Telesi. I like the decision that Uma's going for with that, with those teleports. Telebi off of the corner and just Telesi to get a bit farther off to disengage, and just re-engages at the right position. Good push block. Okay, but
very patient.
Kaden's actually getting a lot of stray hits here, but not really confirming off of them at all. Okay, and Uma's just taking the space.
Ooh,
oh, that JC hit. Uma opts to jump block that. As a response.
Very patient.
Yeah, cross canter. Twice. He's very much
interesting.
willing to throw all of that meter just to get Cadence off of him. It works very well though. Though this puts Uma in a pretty bad spot for his meter, but so long as those cross canters actually give him the round, or what he needs to take the round, I think it's, you know, it's fine. Was actually getting in on Cadence once again. So yeah, the thing here is, it's quite unlikely we'll be seeing a level 2 from Uma in this round. But it won't matter if Uma has a huge life lead, and if he takes the round, then even though Fred is generally considered to be the win condition, there are other ways to win. Oh, that 2B was good by Cadence, but not a proper conversion out of there's no conversion out of it. And see here, this is going to kill. Don't need Fred for this one. And that's 0-2. Uma just one match away from taking this. Uma's already doing very well. He's pretty much one set, and he, I guess in a sense, downloaded Cadence now. Most especially, I think, with the responses he's doing, like what he's been doing on his O-key approach, his responses to Cadence offense. I think Uma's pretty much gotten jotted down what Cadence likes to go for.
And he's playing a lot more defensively.
Yeah.
At least in neutral.
I think that might be the right approach here. Like, you don't really want to be overtly aggressive against as Oleander in this matchup, do you?
No, definitely not.
Yeah. I figured. So, okay. Oh, huge patience between these two players. Now, both of them are playing more patiently.
Oh,
that 2C.
Nice 2C.
Oh, but unfortunate drop.
It.
Yeah. Could have been a lot more damage, especially since that was a 2C counter hit. But already, look at the life that Uma has. That wasn't even a full combo.
Oh.
But Uma's the one who's seems to be going to be getting the full combo right here. And that's 2 stomps of magic. Oh, that chapter trap connects, and
wow.
That JB could still confirm off of that. Nice. A good trap setup that actually prevents Cadence from advancing further, but unfortunately Uma misses the follow-up there to maintain the offense. And now Cadence is the one pushing him to the corner. Level 1 for the hard knockdown. just to empty jump it too low. Uma was not prepared for that. That is death.
Hidden fix round 1.
Yeah. Now we're seeing a bit more patience by Cadence, and it seems to be working out much better here. A little bit of a strange approach here, but what an anti-air. Might be seeing Fred here. Yep. Immediate Fred. I think that's wise. Oh, even with Fred, Uma's still playing patiently. He just doesn't want to take the risk of potentially getting hit by a random teleport C or raw super. Or maybe even a flop. Okay, Cadence was ready for that cross.
Very interesting.
Just drop these. Okay, now Fred is out, but the life lead is huge. But drops that. Oh no! Oh no!
Trades.
Yeah, a bit of a scramble there, and yeah, that 5-8 just catches the startup of the belly flop.
Final round. Fight.
Oh.
Okay, once again, we see this situation where Uma is in no position to have Fred, and this round 3, so that could be a huge deal, especially if Cadence catches him with these counter hit 2Bs. That's a super. Hard knockdown. This is actually giving Uma the meter, however, so Cadence has to be careful here. An immediate basket burst. What do you think about that decision, Jive?
I'm not sure. I was under the impression basket burst did a lot more damage than that.
Thing is, that was in the middle of a combo, so I believe that might have been the reason why it didn't do much damage. I think Cadence would have gotten more mileage out of the level 2 had they used that as a tool for pressure rather than using it as an immediate part of the combo for a combo ender. And see here, after that level 1 super and into the basket burst immediately, Uma's gotten the meter to get Fred out. So it actually was, I think, a dangerous decision by Cadence. And that actually...
drops it.
Drops it.
Next touch. Nice.
Oh!
Ew.
Oh no! That was a call out, but the the shadow spark was still there, and that hit. Had the shadow spark been a different...
That was the correct time to super, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely the right time to super. Minus the fact that there's, how do you call this? The the shadow spark was there. Yeah, it was really unfortunate. But that's just how it is. The spark was there. It covered Uma's space there, so super wasn't the right response, unfortunately, as much as you wanted to be the response. I think what Cadence could have only done there, because of the situation, was to instant block both hits, but you know, it's not a really good situation to be in. Anyway, Uma will be the one advancing to the grand finals to be facing I Love Red. And again, a lot of Uma tonight. So, let's call the 2 players. Cadence, don't chat in the rules and instructions. Please use the tournament chat. Cadence can chat there because they have the organizer role. It's fine. Alright, so next, of course, the last 2 that we'll be seeing for tonight will be between Bread and Uma Are. Grand final. And let me just refresh and let me see what's happened in the bracket. There you go. Thank you very much for updating it, Cad. Yep, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Really alleviates it. Okay, so all we gotta do is just wait for these 2 players to hop on right in. Uninstall this. Okay, do not uninstall TFH. It's a great game, and let's just keep playing. You know, at the end of the day, even though it's a tournament, it's just a casual tournament. We have these like every Wednesdays, so you know, maybe next week's the time you'll be shining. But are We're going to wait for a bit since it seems like Uma's taking a breather. And Brett hasn't shown up either. Maybe they're waiting for the link. Still the same link, sorry. Yeah, maybe they were waiting for the link. I forgot to post it, but it's always the same link.
Oh.
Yeah, they were just waiting for the link. Yeah, that's my bit. That's my bad. They were just waiting for the link. Okay, so yeah, Uma versus Bread. Here we go.
Tianhuo against Velvet.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see Tianhuo pick here by Uma since he seems a bit more confident using Tianhuo against Velvet, and I think you would agree that Oleander's a bit disadvantaged in the matchup.
Definitely favors Velvet.
Definitely favors Velvet. I mean, I don't play Oleander to really have a proper grasp of it, though I do get the idea that it's because mostly how Oleander wants the space to get the magic, but with Velvet's capability, it's just probably doesn't work out. Oh, a bit lag on my end. Is it smooth on your end?
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh no.
Doing this again? Okay.
Oh no, why is it waiting in all this shenanigans? Probably because Uma's on the player one and Bread's on VPN, and that's why it's happening on me. It's perfectly fine on your end, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So, Uma's got Bread in the corner.
Hold on.
I took a lot of chip getting there. Got him in the overhead. Yep.
Sorry, I'm trying to swap it.
Good defense by Bread. See what the stream is showing. Right, okay. That's a big difference. Yeah.
There you go, that's a 6A.
Next touch, touchy. Oh, Uma's in danger, and he got chipped out.
I hold you accountable for any damage done to my flute. Round 2. Fight.
Okay, immediate level 2 by Uma. That's the right idea. Yeah, I would have gone for a hard knockdown there too, since the round is early and you won't, since there's no there is no RPS since Velvet doesn't have magic at the start yet. It's actually, I think, a good decision to go for hard knockdowns early against Velvet to potentially get more damage. However, it just misses that crash. Actually loses the tempo here.
Nice weaving through the projectiles, but gets opened up.
Yeah, on the very last point where it really mattered the most, he missed it and got caught by the icicle. I think what Uma will probably want to consider using Bash a bit more for callouts, especially against those end of the strings.
Oh.
Okay, that is going to be a kill. Longer combo for more meters since Velvet already has a max meter anyway, but it's gonna be a-okay. And I think the next touch will allow Uma to get level 2 anyway, or at least enough meter for level 2. Not necessarily have it. He opts to go for a hard knockdown, which is, I think, a good idea, but that's gonna whiff. Yep, that's gonna whiff. Yeah, I saw the trajectory of that. The 6 for that kind of situation, it was definitely going to whiff. That's an awful whiff to have because that puts him in his terrible position. Yet another grab. Oh, Brett is just going for bananas on these grabs. Oh, sorry about that. The score. Oh, yeah, he has to go for level 2 here, but what is his idea here? Okay, trying to max out. Oh, wow, he was able to open that up. That was a risk. That was a huge risk.
That J very hard to block.
Yes. That J is hard to block for sure. But that was a huge risk because had Bread actually blocked that, Uma would have been dead to that snowflake. But it worked out very well. It was a risk that Uma was willing to take and that actually allowed him to take the game.
See if it's smooth on your end, cause the
Oh yeah, well I'll have to check that.
my video quality is kind of, you know.
Yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, in case you guys were wondering, what you saw earlier is just a scoreboard tool that we use for these streams. I'm still updating it even though I can't show it on stream because of the source that I'm using, the edit, because this is display.
I will defeat you so sound.
I'm hoping it's smoother now. If it's smoother, I'll just swap back to the original one.
Oh, once again, opening Bread with that.
Yeah, it's
over
working smoother on my end now.
Okay, okay.
There you go.
Uma just here and there, everywhere. Bread's in the corner. Getting open up, doesn't convert, but doesn't matter, and Uma takes
perfect KO.
Round 1. We go perfect.
Like a moth to the flame. That was perfect. Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, Uma tries the same
what
thing.
A JB, yeah.
The Bread's prepared this time.
Not certain about that super jump flight maneuver because that actually just bought Bread a lot of time to set up or at least consider his position. Oh, good block on that Shatter C.
Ooh,
interesting. that wasn't a cross up. That's not also a hard knockdown. He could have gotten more damage out of that, but it's working out fine. No conversion. Okay, he's jumping along. I like this defensive approach by Uma. I like this tempo. And however, Bread just here trying to be patient as much as possible. Tries to catch him with a 2C, but that slow jump forward by Uma is just able to evade that. Yeah, that's actually one of the approaches you can do against Velvet, just waiting for that. And 6A was actually the right answer for that situation. But obviously, you know, you can't just anticipate everything. Oh, there, the 2C now working out. And actually, Uma could die here. But Bread is willing to not expend meter.
That's why if he gets the round without using his super, Uma wouldn't get enough meter.
Ah, yeah, but it looks like that decision is going to cost Bread the game. Yep. Unfortunate. Just generally, I really think that it's not really. It can be tempting to greed it out because it can be a huge advantage for the next round. However, I think it's just generally safer to just take it and try to win the neutral on the next fight. Then again, I can understand, you know, you have to weigh, you're trying to weigh out things that you think you can handle and which you can't. But yeah, maybe something you might want to consider is just trying to secure the round by expanding that meter. So now Uma's actually at the verge of resetting the bracket. I just forgot to put the W on Bread's name because I think that's important here for everyone to know that Bread is the one in the advantage here. There's going to be a bracket reset afterward if Uma takes this game. Okay, it's lagging a bit on my end, but seems to be okay now. Alright, hard knockdown. Okay, and the patience with Bread there, recognizing which part wasn't real anymore. Oh, I like the idea of that 2C, but it was actually dangerous that it whiffed. No punish from Bread though. Oh, I like the delay there, using the air dash to delay that. Bread trying to push block with BC there. Uma's just going nuts on these hard knockdowns, which is As long as it's working out for him, it's fine. But I really think it's really a dangerous, it's a dangerous decision. Because the less interactions you have with Velvet, the less RPS you have to deal with. Because just generally when she has magic, it's so hard to meaty her. Or at least the idea of trying to meaty her becomes a bit scary. Because of DP as a reversal. And yeah, because of that, Brett was able to take a round.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, there we go. The
Immediately into level 2.
Yep. Yeah, I like the
really
idea
wants
here.
this round.
Yep. I mean, I think that's the right decision here. What? The delayed volcanic ash actually catches Brett there. Let's go for the soft knockdown. What's the setup? Okay, just a calm flyover switch side. Okay, and that works out. And look at that. Botanic V-dash loops.
Ooh.
Oh, wow!
Tricky.
That is a setup that I've never considered. Wow. Did you see that? He was like JC air dash to switch side, and Brett was ready for the side switch. However, he wasn't ready for a grab at all.
Ooh, was that a bash attempt?
Looks like it. Yeah, it's actually good that he's trying to represent Bash a bit more now.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so that JB right there, like it's very tempting to chase with the JB, but actually might have been better if just Uma stays on the ground to try to chase with a 5B, dash in 5B, rather than a inside air dash JB. Oh, misses the crash, but that's okay. Still has O-key. Uma really prefers the 4D JA. Which is not bad because it's a lot faster and still gets you the open up. Issue with that is you get less damage off of it. Oh, good patience. Aware of the snowflake's existence right there. There you go. That's the bash we're looking for. And Uma takes that game. Now we have a grand finals reset.
The rule is blind Jean. What?
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 The rule is to... What? What is going on in the chat? What is...
Yeah, I guess you're blind now, Jean.
Wait, why? Why am I blind? What? What happened? What did I do? Oh, is this about Uma using the black palette in the dark stage? Well, the thing is, that palette wasn't a shadow palette. Was it not? And then the night stage, that's random. So that was off of his hands, to be fair.
I actually really like the one he was using before, the Spyro.
The Spyro one, Arcano.
Yeah, now he switched to
okay. To be honest, I don't know how Uma decides on the palettes. It seems like he's just choosing what he feels for tonight. Play only on day.
He's feeling edgy.
Play only on day stages. I mean, yeah, I guess we do have that rule, but the thing is, then there will be complaints about the selection stages. You know what? We'll update those rules on the other to clarify it a bit. More of like the rule should be random because that's what we've been always doing. Random stage selects.
Flying around.
In any case, so that was certainly a random select. So Uma, no malicious intent there. And Brett did not contest. He could cancel the match Alt F4 there if he doesn't want to deal with that. To try to, you know, contest the decision. That's how it works.
Hmm.
Well done. Again.
Okay, first ball set. Uma really likes to go for a lot of these V-dash. These are the setups that I initially have seen from Tailink a lot. Oh, and now switching it up with a 4D, and actually good. I like the layers that Uma's using here.
Mm-hmm.
And Brett is just never ready for these 4Ds. Oh, I love that! You saw that, right? He tried to bait the DP in the first one. Brad being patient delays it, but Uma's also expecting the second DP, or potential DP on the second one. So he baited that one as well. Okay, a little bit of lag on my end now, but I'm still working out fine. Oh, Brad wasn't ready for that one. I feel like he was sure that his icicle would cover him, but apparently not. That was a counter hit, so I would have gone for more damage there if it were me, but this is working out pretty well still. That's a lot of damage. Oh, he's just really using that setup a lot, and it's working out very, very well. The IAD JB into Volcanic Dash afterwards, whether it hits or gets blocked, and now Uma takes that game.
Do not let defeat be the end. Tianhua wins.
I think Uma's really playing this matchup very, very well, and Brez just having a hard time dealing with it.
So Brett is really struggling against this Tianhua.
I think he just generally struggles against
I will defeat you so soon.
Tianhua's or
Your
patient.
ancestors will become dizzy. Round 1. Fight.
This is the worst palette for this stage.
Yes. Nice anti-air. Getting on the wall.
There you go, the Shadow Sea. Oh, there you go. That's the setup that catches him there. Uma tried to challenge that eruption, but Brett was actually in the range to just press a button here. Using bash from full screen to evade chip damage. It's kind of dangerous, to be honest, because especially if the icicles are set up in a way where after your bash you'll get hit by the other one. So there's still recovery. Oh, I like the stagger pressure there. There you go, soft knockdown. Tries to bait the DP. 2A immediately. Oh no, Brett trying to go for something there. Definitely, I think that was a DP attempt as well, was it? Oh, is this level 2? Yeah, he wants to go for the kill.
Yep.
I think this is wise. Yep, good.
It's a good decision.
You're not a warrior.
Yeah, I think it's a very good decision because most especially when if this second round doesn't go well for Uma, he's going to get a lot of meter because most likely Brett's going to be expending that meter to secure this round. And especially he's got 3 bars of those.
Ooh.
On the other hand, he can just go for hard knockdowns, which he's been going a lot for anyway, and going for these hard knockdowns allows him to get a lot more meter off of the hits against Brett here. And see, he already
traded.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of hard to really set up the proper punish for rather a proper call out for DP. That's why I kind of hate it. Oh, it gets caught again by the same setup we saw like a few rounds earlier. Or like, I think that was just last round, sorry. Okay. Brett here is going for the kill. He doesn't actually expend a meter at all. Not even a single one for this entire round. Which is working out very well for him.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, Brett just really likes to play greedy with his meter. Wow, that push block. Yeah, you just do not want to IAD JB or just press any buttons in general against a Velvet who has Icicle set up. And once again, the same old setup. It has happened 3 times now. It's going to be... Oh. There you go, that's a 6A. Finally finds the timing where Uma goes for a jump forward. And there you go, that is actually going to be... I'm not sure if it's going to be... It's a kill. Okay, that's how you do it, okay. I'm actually taking note of that. So you can just immediately super. Okay, got it. But yeah, it looks like Bread is just pretty much trying to observe what Uma's going for in his strings. Because Uma's pressure is really strong, it's really good, it's hard to deal with, and has really caught Bread a lot in his DP attempts or his 2C attempts as a reversal. So Uma actually has a really good pressure going on.
At last, we shall see who is stronger, ice or fire.
Can't we just declare me the winner?
Round 1. Fight.
Right there. Okay. IADJB. Well, not confirming off of these 2 hits, but the damage is doing enough damage, and that 2C, which just didn't work out. Oh, there you go. Once again, the confident 5A. Bredish is often confident with these 5As. Oh, but that's not the right setup, especially with the delayed wake up. It looks like Bredish is opting for full zoning here, not trying to go in on Uma in any of these exchanges or in any of these hits.
Ooh, was that a punish?
Yeah, that is a punish. Yeah, that is a punish. The thing is, Shatter A's recovery is very long, so that it comes to a point where if Tianhu responds with a 7D before the Shatter A hits, or rather before the Shatter A comes out, it's a guaranteed punish. IADJC.
I actually blocked that Shadow C this time. The same setup.
Yep. Yeah, it looks like Uma's really adapting to it. He has to go for a kill here. And it's lagging for me, so I can't find out if he's going for the kill. And it looks like
he expanded level 1 super.
Yeah, he expanded level 1. Yeah, the routing he went for was unfortunately wasn't the right one for the kill, but it worked out in the end. He got that IADJB as a hit.
Let defeat be the end.
And
so
round 1 goes to Uma. Yep.
Yeah, round 1 goes to Uma. So just a note for people who are playing Tianhu: if you're trying to go for routing that wants to go for a kill, if you have magic and you want to go for the kill, you want to use the Firecracker as early as possible in your string or in your combo, because that's where it does most damage, and it also just gives like 5 JD to the stack. So you want to find situations where, or rather somewhere in your string where you can squeeze in that Firecracker. One way you can do it is by you can just use 6D, or if you want to stabilize it and don't want to use your ground bounce early, you can use 3D after you've done an air combo after launcher. So something to keep note. Wow, that 5C just annihilates Uma. Brett taking that perfect round.
Perfect. Final round.
Brett with 3 bowls of Mito.
And what he always wants. Oh no, not that Shatter C! He was sort of expecting Uma to try to dash in. And that, I feel like, was the idea behind that Shatter C. But Uma just playing it slow, or playing it patiently, at least at the start. And now he has the offensive approach here. Yeah, I like doing that a lot too. But it was a soft knockdown. So something you might have to reconsider what you do after this. Putting your opponent mid-screen after level 2. And that
links.
Oh, Brett still doesn't decide to go for level 2 there.
Is the kill?
Yeah, and that's gonna be death. Unless we see a drop. That combo actually dropped, but it's all okay. And there you go, that's a guaranteed one. And Brett slowly taking it back. Now he's just one match away from winning the tournament. Yeah, we might see a comeback from Brett here. Looks like he's adapting to what Uma is doing. But I always feel so angsty about how Brett is using his meter, or at least doesn't use his meter. I think that's right. Doesn't use his meter as soon as possible.
I think it's because he wants to prevent the enemy from getting a comeback. Like, because Velvet's super gives the enemy a lot of Mito.
Yeah, that is actually a fair point. He may be considering that much a lot, and I think he has. There's a lot more mental pressure against the opponent if you use a level 2 to freeze. putting them at a very low life rather than just at the start where they still have a huge chunk of life and they're much more willing to take chip damage. Oh, gets caught by the Shatter Seed right there. Oh no! Brett didn't anti-air that and didn't block it either, which is I find a little strange.
Expected the icicle to connect.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, there's the DP, right call out there in the right timing. And none of those icicles. Uma evades those icicles pretty well. There's the Snowflake, and Brett takes it with the whatchamacall this?
Grab?
Yeah, with the grab. I forgot what is that word where you hold someone closely? Hug? No, grab.
Yeah, hug works too.
Maybe I should have just said it. I was like, it's not a hug. Alright. And Brett's using Shatter Sea a lot here. And he's actually getting away with some of them. Like, even if they don't connect. Like, that one earlier just connected. And this time, Brett is much willing to expend a meter to go for the kill. Which I like to see. And now Brett is actually at match point here.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, dang. Uma showing that he's not to be messed with.
Yeah, and just goes with it. There's a level 2. Oh, what?
He decides to...
I'm not sure what he was waiting for there or doing. I would say, like, one of the things I would speculate is that it was a drop 6A trying to go for a hard knockdown, but he didn't even press any button there. It was just standing, which is, I found it quite strange. But he's gotten a lot of damage out of Brett here already. So Brett's already so long. Oh, but unfortunately that Shatter Sea just catches him. Wasn't sure if he was actually going for 5B or trying to bash in there. Okay, and that IADJB just works out well, so Uma can take this back and put Brett in a situation where he has to be worried again. But Brett has 2 bars of meter, and I'm wondering if he will be using it immediately this time. Oh, that is a drop combo. Okay, yeah, he doesn't opt for it. He just decides to take the space and use it to his advantage. Okay, Brett just disengaged. That's good. Oh, that snag with the 1D. Yet again, not a true string, but Uma's not teching any of these, so it doesn't matter that much. And actually, here we go. We're going to see a level 2. Uma's... Yeah, Uma...
A lot of chip.
Yeah, that's a lot of chip. Okay. In this situation, I actually would just be crouch blocking everything here. And even not try to IB because it's just so hard. And unfortunately, that's going to chip him out. No IB attempts by Uma there or push block. And that actually means we got Brett to take it back. It looked a little bleak earlier, especially after that very incredible play by Uma before into the reset. But Brett adapts and is able to win the tournament. Wow. That was certainly a comeback. Was it not, Jive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice comeback by Pendacel.
Yeah, so Brett definitely not to be trifled with. He is a strong player at the end of the day. He will see into the things you like to do. But anyway, still both players did a fantastic job. That was an exciting grand finals to watch because, you know, there was a reset in the first place. So let's take a look at the bracket. And just to see where we've ended with that. The score was not updated. Or maybe I just didn't refresh it. It was not updated. Okay. I'll take care of it. Actually, do you remember the scoring before the reset? Was it 3-0?
2-1. 3-1. 3-1.
3-1. Okay, so it was 3-1 in the reset. Oh, it was 3-0?
The other way.
Wait,
the first one was 3-0,
okay,
then it
yeah,
was 3-1.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for the before the reset, sorry.
Before the...
Yeah, so it was 3-0.
I misunderstood, yeah. My bad. Okay.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's not a big deal, it's easy to edit. But Brett takes it as a 3-1. Yeah, good games. That was exciting to watch. So despite the small bracket we have tonight, we were able to see something fantastic. So this is your bracket. This is what we have at the end. Even after the reset, Bread was able to maintain his position there and is our champion for the week. But Uma definitely showing some really strong play, sitting in second place, even making the comeback, rather the run back against Cadence, who was the one that kicked him to the loser's bracket in the first place. But Cadence sits at the third place. And Drayon, a very good showing as a Palm player, fourth place. That is your top 4. So yes, anyway, that is it for tonight. We don't really have any special events that are upcoming. Again, as I mentioned at the start of this stream, or rather the tournament, Fauna won't be hosting any major events in a while. Although, of course, we'll still be active and still be hosting these weekly tournaments on a regular basis. So always tune in with us on Wednesdays. And, you know, if you are within Asia, Oceania, or East Russia, for the meantime, these regions are okay to participate in our weekly tournaments. Though we will be making some announcements in the future because we do have some things planned. We just need to finalize them still. So yeah, just you, Sky. Okay. So anyway, any parting words, Jive?
Just looking at the chat. Like, I love Ollie. Ollie cute.
Ollie
okay.
Cute. Ollie cute. But yeah, East Russia, aka Skyfire. But you know, if Sky can find another person from East Russia, or if we just find anyone from East Russia in general who can join our tournaments, they're very much welcome for our weekly tournaments. But anyway, that is it for this week. If you guys want to tune into other things that the Fauna is doing that are not TFH related, just join our Discord server because we do some community stuff or side things like watch-alongs and Friday evenings and some fun party games or some activities and Sunday evenings. Of course, when I say Sunday evenings and Friday evenings, I'm looking at this in the Asian time perspective, like around +8 or +9 GMT or UTC. There's no exclamation point cringe gene command. Anyway, that is it for tonight. Thank you all for participants who joined the tournament. Uma, Bread, Cadence, Drayon, Flying Chicken, Asterisk, Electra X. We all appreciate your attendance for this tournament, and everyone for watching tonight's tournament as well. But that'll be it for now. So I'm hoping to see you all next week. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
And let me just, of course, you guys know our ending theme song. So let's get on.